Good afternoon, students of class 9. In the last class that I have taken in the video, I have discussed about the definition of matter, different states of matter and the properties of solid, liquid and gas. Today, I will discuss about the interconversion of matter, that is how we can change solid to liquid or liquid to gas or vice versa. That is known as interconversion of matter. You know that if you take some solid ice and if you apply heat, the ice melt and become liquid. This process of conversion of solid to liquid, this is known as melting. Similarly, if we take some water and boil in a container, in putting it in the oven, after some time you will notice that water is converted to vapor or steam. This process of conversion of liquid into vapor is known as vaporization. Similarly, if we cool the vapor steam, it will condense to form liquid again. This process is known as condensation. And if we cool water at the deep freeze, it again converted to solid ice. This process is known as solidification or freezing. So this whole process, that is solid to liquid known as melting, liquid to vapor known as vaporization, the back process vapor to liquid known as condensation and liquid to solid known as solidification or freezing. This whole process is known as interconversion of matter. So we can write diagrammatically in this way. Say this is solid, this process, this to liquid, this is known as solid to liquid, this is known as melting. Liquid to solid, back process, it is known as freezing. Now liquid to gas, this is known as vaporization, and gas to liquid known as condensation. And there are some substance which directly changes from solid to gas or gas to solid. This is known as sublimation, solid to gas and gas to solid known as deposition. So by changing the temperature and pressure, we can change the substance from solid state to liquid or liquid state to gas. Now, what do you mean by melting? Melting is the process of conversion of solid into liquid by applying temperature, by heating it. Similarly, boiling or vaporization is the process of conversion of liquid into vapor by changing temperature. What do you mean by melting point? The fixed temperature at which a pure solid melt to convert into solid to liquid is called melting point. The melting point is the fixed temperature at which the solid changes to liquid state at normal 1 atmospheric pressure. Say melting point of ice is 0 degree centigrade. That means at 0 degree centigrade, ice is converted to liquid at 1 atmosphere pressure. Every pure substance have a definite value of melting point. On which factor melting point depends? Melting point depends upon presence of impurities and pressure. Normally, if we increase the pressure, melting point will decrease, and if we add some impurities, say salt, melting point will also decrease. Say if we add some salt in ice, the melting point of ice will be below 0 degree centigrade. If we take 1 part ice and 3 parts salt, then it freezes at minus 23 degree centigrade. This is known as freezing mixture. Similarly, what is the boiling point? Boiling point is the temperature, fixed temperature at which a liquid start to boil at 1 atmospheric pressure. You must mention the pressure, 1 atmospheric pressure. That is boiling point. Say boiling point of pure water is 100 degree centigrade at 1 atmospheric pressure. That means at 100 degree centigrade, pure water changes from liquid to vapor state when the pressure is 1 atmosphere. Why it is needed to mention the pressure? Because boiling point depends upon pressure. If we increase the pressure, boiling point of water increase, and if we increase the impurities, boiling point also increase. For example, if we boil water inside pressure cooker where the pressure of the steam is very high, water boils at 120 to 125 degrees centigrade. Due to the high temperature, cooking is become easier by using pressure cooker. Now in the hill area, say Darjeeling or Ghum, or in the top of the Mount Everest where the atmospheric pressure is very low, the boiling point of water also decrease. For example, at the top of the Mount Everest, it has been observed that water boil at 70 to 75 degree centigrade. For this reason, the pressure cooker is essential for cooking in the hill area, because in hill area, due to high altitude, the atmospheric pressure is very low, so water boil below 100 degree centigrade, say 90 or 92 degree centigrade, and cooking become very difficult. So we must use the pressure cooker. Boiling point also increase with the increase in impurities. For example, seawater has higher boiling point than river water. Why? Because seawater contains dissolved salt. Due to presence of dissolved salt, boiling point also increase. Now there are some substance which directly changes from solid to gas. This is known as sublimation. You have noticed that ammonium chloride or camphor or naphthalene, when they kept in atmosphere, they gradually disappear. Why? Because naphthalene or camphor is a sublime substance. When they kept in atmosphere at room temperature, they gradually converted from solid to gas. So their size and their volume gradually disappear. So you must remember at least 3 sublime substance: ammonium chloride, camphor, naphthalene, dry ice, iodine. These are some sublime substance. Sublimation means directly conversion of a substance from solid to gas without passing through the liquid phase. Now there are another process. Liquid to gas can take place at any temperature from the surface of the liquid. This is known as evaporation. What is the main difference between evaporation and vaporization? Vaporization is also the process of conversion of liquid to vapor, but at a fixed temperature. That is the boiling temperature. But evaporation takes place at any temperature from the surface of the liquid. During evaporation, the latent heat is needed to convert from liquid to gas. So during evaporation, this latent heat is absorbed from the surface of the body. So evaporation always produces cooling effect. For example, you have noticed that if some drop of alcohol or ether are put in our palm, we feel cool. Why? Because alcohol and ether are volatile substance. They can easily evaporate quickly, and during evaporation, they absorb latent heat from our palm of the hand, so we feel cool. So main difference between evaporation and boiling is that evaporation is a slow process, boiling is a quick process. Evaporation takes place at any temperature, boiling takes place at a fixed temperature. Evaporation takes place only from the surface of the liquid, but boiling takes place from whole part of the liquid. Evaporation causes cooling effect, boiling does not causes cooling effect. So these are the main difference between evaporation and boiling. So these are the whole conversation of matter about this point.